Hey folks, Squilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Factorio! We are back here on our battery production, which we left off last episode when I realized that our ratio was off, with 5 of these, so assuming that I'm reading all these numbers correctly, basically each one of these uses, so 2 every 5 seconds, or 4 every 10 seconds, which is a little easier to think about, which means a rate of 0.4 sulfuric acid per second to make batteries. So if you've got 5 of these, that means a rate of 2 per second, which, if I am reading the sulfuric acid production correctly, is what we're going to get. We're going to get, oh, sorry, right, this is using 2 per second. We're still making 5 per second. I thought we were getting 2 sulfuric per second. So we could actually have quite a bit more battery production going on here. But I suspect we'll need sulfuric acid for something else, and I may not want to overcommit to batteries. Actually, how come this isn't accruing sulfuric acid? You can make sulfuric acid at a rate of 1 second, you get 5. And this is using 0.4 per second, is it not? Oh, you need iron plates to make sulfuric acid. Oh, for crying out loud. That's why it's not accruing stuff. Anyway, I wanted to store some because I figured we'd probably need some. That's right, we do need iron plates. Luckily, we actually do have iron plate production going on over here, or transport. So what I think I'm going to do then is just a wee bit of... Oh yeah, just while I was sitting around doing nothing, I started making blue beakers in my hand here. We have transport belts. We have the underground. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use our first filter inserter here. I'll make a handful of them because probably use them for something at some point. If nothing else, they're an ingredient. So I'm going to do this and a little... Oh, that's not on our hot bar. I don't think I need to go underground. Oh, we need to go a little further, actually. So it's going to be here to there. Just going to do this. Filter inserters are fast inserters, but that don't grab anything by default. You have to tell them what they can grab. They can grab up to a few different things, but I only want you to grab iron plates, so you're going to do that. And then we're going to have a regular inserter do this, and we're going to give it some power, like so. There we go. And actually, this goes so fast, I think we need a fast inserter. Again, we'll build a handful of those kicking around. To actually get the iron plates in there. The one yellow was just about enough. This is going to be overkill, but that's okay. Sorry, there we are. We're just going to keep this going on. Okay, so now this should go up. Indeed, it is very, 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 very quickly. All right, because again, this structure is using 2 per second. So we can run 12.5 of the battery producers off of that, if I'm mathing correctly. So I don't know if we need that many batteries. No clue whatsoever. Let's drop a fast insert over here because it's actually going to get backlogged. So there we go. And I've got a limit on batteries for now. And yeah, so if we want to make the science packs, we need to be able to build filter inserters and advanced circuits. Advanced circuits need plastic and electronic components, which we've got. And the fast inserters need more electronic circuits. So we need a lot of electronic circuits to consistently make the blue bits. And I think they also build very slowly. Take 12 seconds to build instead of the 5 and 6. Well, there's your ratio, 5 to 6 to 12. So we need 12 assemblers working simultaneously for science packs to be able to build science packs 3s, which is going to need a lot of advanced circuits. So here's the problem, right? Our circuit production is way down there, whereas our plastic is here. On the other hand, to build circuits, what we really need is we need copper and iron plates. We don't need the copper plates, we need copper wire, but we can meet that quite easily. So we've got everything we need here to make regular electric circuits, and then we upgrade them to plastic, or to advanced circuits, to the red ones, using even more copper cable plus some plastic bars. Do we just make the advanced circuits up here? And if so, if we're making advanced circuits up here, I'm not sure we can build all the science packs here. Because to make... Oh, it's not fast inserters, it's filter inserters that are needed here. Which are built on top of fast inserters, which are built on top of regular inserters. We already have an inserter production down below. I don't know where to set things up. Okay, well, I think I'm going to build the advanced circuits up here. I think that's going to be perfectly fine and reasonable, because we have all the materials we need to make those here. And then we'll just shuffle them right back down. Which I don't like having, you know, conveyor belts going in a couple of different directions. You know, we're bringing steel from, or iron plates from way down below up to here, and then we're going to be running the circuits down below. But overall, yeah, some more alerts over there. Where did I leave the car? I think it was over here. Shit, I don't know where I parked my car. Oh, no, it's actually still down below. Right, because I marched up here by building this conveyor belt. I think I still want my main production chain, or bus, or whatever. I'm not building a formal bus yet, but going south out of this initial base, maybe. Could even end up being somewhere completely different once we get railroad. This could just be the bootstrap base, not actually our main bus. There's our car. Excellent. So nothing's fighting anymore, which is great. I will take a moment here to pick up a handful of things just to make sure I can keep producing things in place. We already need rail at some point, but I don't know if now's the time. Okay, so we're not going to go for Research Lab 3 quite yet. I don't think we need stack inserters. Flammables leads to a lot of different things. Let's go ahead and just pick that up. It's quick little research as well. So let me pick up these circuits. I'm going to pick up some plates as well. Boop. Excellent. One thing I want to know, with the locomotives, do you need engines? You do. So I'm going to restart the engine unit production over here. Like so. Right, but it doesn't... I was force-feeding the materials in here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we won't. I just want... Oh, my player inventory is full. And it is. Oh, it's full of plastic! Yes, it is. Now, I've got a few blue beakers. What I was just going to go and do is, dump some in here. I mean, it's not going to get used yet, but it gets it out of my inventory. Same thing with the red and the green, actually, which I maybe should have all dumped in there. All right, just make a little bit more inventory space. That's going to be fine. So I came down here, yeah, just to check. And it is. I got to dump the plastic somewhere. Hey, how come you don't... Oh, Bert! Ah! We're not producing enough. Really? Well, I mean, science is still happening. But apparently we're only producing enough red things to fill... Oh, this is a really fast research as part of it at 15. But still, it's only going to fill X number of these science labs. You're still working at full capacity? Yeah, you don't have a shortage of anything. Huh. I mean, it's not necessarily a problem. Flight. Robotics. I mean, I do want to start building some of this stuff. Oh, let's finish the gun turret damage. Do we want to double up on our science production? Go to 10 and 12. It looks like we've got enough raw materials to support that. We'll hold off for now. Okay, so let's get the red circuits building up north. And I don't know if we need any of this. Let me dump some of the stone that's been clogging my inventory for a million years here. There we go. Got to keep the coal around to power my vehicle. We actually could use, I think, a couple of stacks of these stone bricks, because I think we will end up using them at some point. So we do want to pick those up. Alright, let's get in the car. No, we came down for steel iron plates. We do have a bunch. I'm going to go and grab more and basically fill up on that, because we will use them. And while we are putzing about, I'm going to start building a bunch of transport belts. Okay. Vroom. I was just about to say, I wonder if there's anything you can do to make your car go faster, and I realized that would be a terrible idea for me, since I crash so much as is. Alright, so I think we're going to need more plastic production, but we'll look into that in a moment. Just grab, yeah, we're just going to grab whatever's first in the list that doesn't require any blue right now. So let's assume we're going to set something up for that over here. So we're working on red circuits, which does require us to build green circuits first. Yes. So first step, build green circuits. Well, that's easy. Oops. Stop, stop, stop. You're wasting things. Hang on. We're going to start dumping some of this off here. Oh, it just goes to the ground when you're full. Oh, that's interesting. So do we have... We do have some assemblers. Good. Because first thing we're going to do is get some wire. I don't think we need any more copper plates after. So yeah, that's going to be fine. So I'm going to quad this up. And then fail to pick this up. I see what it's complaining about. I'm going to move this over... like this. Okay. Then get these inserters. Let's get them equal. And then the small poles there and there, which is all linked up. Excellent. So you're going to be responsible for making wire, which you're probably going to make way more than we need. But that's okay. Still can't pick that stuff up. Although I do have enough room in my inventory to build assembling machines, which is good, because we're going to need a good number of them. What do you mean, player inventory full? I actually had space. There it is. That was weird. I don't know what that complaint was for, because we definitely have space. So the next thing we're going to do is, with a gap of 1... Sometimes it would be nice if these assemblers were like the mining things, where they would auto-dump from one to the other, but that's okay. So you are going to be feeding electric cables into here, or copper wire into here, and you are going to be making electronic circuits, which requires you to get steel plates, which we're going to feed you from the south over here. So this... And I have a splitter. Yes, I do. Oh, another attack by some insects. We do have the laser tech, so I'm actually wondering if I shouldn't go and put some of that down so that I don't have to worry about babysitting things and reloading them with bullets. So far, so good, so let's hope that continues. Alright, so you're going to go in there, and then... Well, that's an interesting question. Do I need more plates? No, I don't need any more plates. So I'm not going to load the circuits onto this. I will go and make another line over here and use the long-handled inserters to just offload the circuits. Oh, we need to grab as well. Like that. Should have maybe used the bigger ones, but that's going to be okay. Yeah, just keep grabbing whatever. All right, there we go. Now we're getting circuits. So, advanced circuits. Plastic bars. It needs its own copper cables. Now, these aren't getting a backlog or anything. Actually, they do. I wonder if there's something I could do to get this wire to be used for both sets of circuits. And I think the answer is yes. I think if I sort of made a U around this, it would work. That being said, I'm not sure if that's really required for us to worry about. Electronic circuits. Actually, first of all, we don't need this line here. We can have you drop the electronic circuits directly into there. Now, this needs 3 ingredients, which means we need the advanced assembling machines. 2, 3, 4. I don't know if the rates are going to match up. Probably not. Something like this. And yes, you're going to be making the red circuits like that. Boom and boom. All right, so you're feeding everything into there, which is great. Now we just have to get the plastics there. Which I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to, first of all, I'm going to invert that and that and that. We're going to run the plastic the other way around. And we're going to dump plastic out of this bin back onto this track here to over here. To here. You're going to run under. like so. Oops. Hang on. We're getting things on 2 different sides, which I don't want. Okay, yeah, so just on the near side, maybe. That's going to be fine. So all the plastic will be there. And what I can do here is just dump a ton of plastic in there for now. So we'll need more plastic production later on, but for now we're just going to use our banked production for this. And you are going to grab, like that. And then what I think I'm going to do is, I bet you, I don't know, I should look at the rates, but I'm willing to bet that these guys will produce enough copper wire for all of this. If we end up with a long inserter, and we need more long inserters, into each one of these. I bet. And then what I'm going to do is from here, I'm just going to bring down like this. This is the filter inserter. We're going to get to grab just copper plates. There's no way that this is the most, material efficient way to do all this. I'm using a lot more stuff than needed. Also, maybe a little more electricity, but that's okay. We've got another attack going on somewhere. Are we out of regular inserters? Really? Well then, let's get them up and running here. Like so. And I want to use the medium poles, which things keep getting shuffled around. Oh, I can't actually get this positioned. Oh, no, there we go. Such that it reaches everything. In fact, oh no, I can't. That long-handled inserter does need to be there. It has no choice to be able to reach into this stuff. And if I just do this, everything is powered up. What's going on here? Why aren't you grabbing the wire? We've got wire in here. We've got a demand over here. Oh, it doesn't reach. Oh, really? No, of course not. It's sort of... Oh. If it was on the track, then that would work, but obviously that leads to other weird problems. Or does it? If I do... Yeah, again, there's got to be a better way to arrange this, but since I don't know off the top of my head, I will just brute force it. It's fine. If this were running here like this, then we could do that and that. Which looks awkward, but it works perfectly fine. One of them is grabbing the plastic, one of them is grabbing the wire. And these are being produced. Now we just have to get the advanced circuits out of here now, which has become slightly more awkward, but not impossible. Because what I can do is have this, and this, and that, and then the underground ones that do this, and then the yellow inserters that operate thusly. And we just need to get a little bit of power down there. There we go. So now we have red circuits on a track. There's no way that this is the ideal way to do things. Absolutely zero way whatsoever. And I need to go through at some point and math out all the production rates to try to get, ideally the best whatever. But as long as there's not a shortage anywhere, and there isn't, right? We've got a backlog of cable here, backlog of cable here. We do not have a backlog of electronic circuits. Actually, is it complaining about a lack of cables here? So, you know what we need? We need fast inserters to feed this at the rate that it wants. And then, yeah, we actually have a backlog of electric circuits here, or electronic circuit. We may have not have needed the things. I'm not sure. And then you're producing that very slowly, and then this is just waiting. It's got the circuits already. It's just waiting for room over here. So yes, we are, as far as I can tell, overproducing copper cables, then overproducing electric circuits. And the only backlog is the time required to wait for the assembling machine to finish. Right, which now it's not producing anything because our production line here is full. Or output line. Yes, there we go. Now it's dumping everything out. Okay. So now what I want to do is bring all this stuff to the south, because ultimately we're looking to... So building all the higher level inserters we can already do in the south. So maybe I will do that first. Get the process to build all the filter inserters going on, and then get all the advanced circuits down there once we've got our structure in place. Good stuff. Where did I leave the car? Over here. All right, you're still unloading, and you are actually producing. You are, and you are as well. So I get the sense that this is so not enough red circuit production, and we're going to need considerably more going forward, which technically we could produce more with what we have here for the raw materials, but for convenience I might literally just duplicate this structure. So I'm having to overbuild, but that's okay. I don't know, let's get some robotics or something. Again, mostly I'm just gonna... I don't know what we need to research next, so I'm just researching anything that's just green and red and in order. Smash these trees. They're just gonna get in my way later. Alright. So what we want to do is over here. Let me move the car a little further away. Boop. I really should hit the brakes properly. It will stop at some point. I think. There it is. Oh, yeah. So what we want to do is this. Our inserter production. First of all, we need more than this. And we want to then take these inserters and keep upgrading them to the next tier. So I guess the first question is, what do we need to build these inserters? Right. Electronic circuits, iron gear wheel, and iron plates, which is why it's grabbing from both sides over here. And obviously our gear wheel production isn't going to be enough here. This, I don't think I'm going to touch this. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to touch this. Because there's not really any room to do it, and... Actually, I don't know if this one's, like, doing anything. I think one of these has actually been sufficient to produce everything here the entire time. Oh, no, it's dumping an occasional one, so it's okay. So these two are producing slightly overkill amounts, but basically just about the right amount to power all the green stuff. But I'm going to assume we need more. We can take a look at the rates as well. So this gets built, you get one every half second. Half second, half second. Okay, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio, and they only need one of each, right? Yes. So whatever we build over here, and it's all going to be with the assembling machine 2, so let's get a whole bunch of those underway. So let me sort of like use this space here as we figure out the structure. Oh my god, we need a million gears. We're almost certainly going to need more iron plates as well. Yeah, because we didn't really have any. We got plenty of copper. Got lots of stone in the bank too. Okay. So what I'm imagining is that. Okay, with this one producing the regular inserter, this one producing the fast inserter, this one producing the filter inserter, and one going into the other. Just like that. In fact, we may need to use fast inserters for this, because apparently these things work very, 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 very quickly. Now, green circuits are needed all along here. And also gears? No. This is kind of annoying because it needs the green circuits and the iron plates. Green circuits, iron plates. So I think what we want is this. We want one production line, one conveyor belt here that carries iron plates and green circuits. Okay. Iron plates and green circuits. And what we want is... did I get my normal one? No, build one of these. I think I accidentally canceled it. Is we want this guy over here to be building us gears, which is going to grab plates from here and then deliver the gears onto there. I think that's the chain. Am I missing a step? It feels almost too easy. All right. Well, that's not so bad. Oh, how long? What's the gear construction rate? It takes 0.5 seconds. You get 2. So this could actually feed 2 of these, which we may actually want to consider doing. To double up. I mean, maybe I shouldn't overinvest in this until I know for sure that I've got it correct. But with this, we can do something kind of like... because I didn't have any yellow inserters saved, right? I can do something like this and like that. And literally, they can just keep picking it off the ground. That's fine. You could put a little box there for some overflow or something like that. But I think that works. So, gears and circuits. No, metal plates and circuits. All right, I think I'm going to grab the metal plates off of this. So we need a splitter, which I don't have one around. No. Let me build a couple here. Oops. Research flight, sure. Flying robots are cool. Do that, and then queue up a bunch more transport belts. So break you, do that. Then what we're going to do is... Oh, yeah, those are my burners that I left a million miles. You can't... As far as I can tell, you can't just destroy something. You can drop it on the cursor, but I don't think you can destroy it. I could just make a box of garbage or something at some point. We only want this to be on one side. So we want this. And I think I'm going to go right through that post. Awesome. There we go. All right, there's half the equation. Let's get some power over here, just because the blinking's driving me crazy. If we use the medium poles here and here, then we can reach everything, which is great. And then we'll just... There you go. Get that wired up. Oops. We want... I guess we want to bend there, yeah? Yes, that's fine, because it'll keep the iron plates just on one side, which is going to be good. This is actually going to start the gear production, which is going to drop it there, feed it into there, and then eventually it'll just stop, because there'll be a gear on the ground and nowhere to dump things. It just pauses there, which is fine, and then this one kicks in. Again, we get... I did read the production rate correct, right? Oh, you know, we only get 1 gear per se... Oh, I was missing the times 2. We only get 1 gear. It takes 2 plates. And actually, I think we're going to need fast inserters. Okay, so we actually can't run the 2 off that. I'm just going to get rid of it for now. Then we'll build another parallel line afterwards. I mean, certainly we're going to want a lot. I didn't realize that is not being powered here. So we'll want to build another set of parallel lines that works exactly the same way. But that's okay. All right, so we've got that. Get a little factory up and running. So now we need green circuits over there. And one of the things, we're going to need a lot more green circuit production. So for that, we need iron plates and copper cables. We've got the iron plates here already. So here's what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is we need more level 1 assembly machines. And what we do is we set up something like this. And I have to check the rates again. You make one every half second. You make two every half second. But you need 3 copper cables per circuit. So it's not really a 1-to-1 ratio, but let's pretend. So if we do this and this, right, and where this is a circuit, it'll dump to the far side over here, which is perfect. That's going to be the copper cable, so we got to get some copper plates down here, which we can probably just skim off that line. And we want to run, I think, the copper just down here, because we're going to need a string of these. Where's my little underground path? I know I built a few. Didn't I? Oh, apparently not. Okay. Grab you. Here, let's build a handful of these. So, do this into needing more regular transport belts. Because I still don't think we need the fast ones at this point. Into there. And here, I'm going to use a filter inserter just to make sure we are grabbing the right ones. Like that. And you are only grabbing copper plate. I know we've already got wire there, but I don't think we're actually going to be keeping up with the demand exactly. So you're just going to be grabbing copper plates off this, feeding it over here, which is then going to get picked up here, and we need to empower all this. So we do something like that. And you need to also grab. There we go. Grabbing metal plates, putting down circuits. Okay, now later on you get some ability to copy blueprints or something, I'm pretty sure. But I don't have that right now. You build a bunch of assembly machines. Grab some more iron plates, because we keep needing that. So these circuits are coming down here. And this should work. Actually, I guess this could probably go right into another machine of some kind. Like, literally, I have the advanced ones, right? I don't know if we need the advanced ones for this. Oh, yes, we definitely do. God, that needs a lot of material. Right, this, that, and say you are producing blue science packs. So there we go. This, we're just waiting for more of the circuits. So you're about to get the circuit you need to make your first... Oh, I think you need more than one. Yeah, you're going to make your first fast inserter. Well, actually, not your first. It's going to get over here. So we got to wait for more circuits to get down there, but it'll happen. You are watching all my circuits. We're going to put a cut in here, and next time we're going to keep trying to develop this up. Again, that's almost certainly not the most efficient way to do it, but I think we're solving this puzzle, which always feels very nice. Thanks for watching. See you next time.